Good day to everyone. This will be your self-introduction 2.0. If you remembered, we already discussed self-introduction in our foreign language one before. This is an improved version of it. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so this is the complete paragraph for self-introduction 2.0. So we have an example, Mike, and he is 34 years old. So basically, I'll be reading the whole paragraph first so that you could get an idea how the paragraph would come out. And then later in the next slides, I will be explaining to you what all this paragraph means. Okay, so all you have to do is listen, and then if you can, follow and read also. Let's start. 我叫 Mike， 今年34岁，我住在 Kawayan Isabela， 我是一位大学生，在 ISU 大学读书。我今年在大学第3年了，我喜欢听音乐，也喜欢念书，我喜欢吃牛肉和水果。如果有空的话，我也会跟我的好朋友出去玩。毕业后，我想去工作和帮助别人。So there you have it. In the next slides, I'll be explaining to you what all this means. Okay, let's start with these sentences. So basically, these sentences, if you are familiar with our last semester's introduction, these also appeared in that sentences, in that version. Okay, so let's start. The first one, 我叫. Again, 我叫 translation is my name is. 我叫. So basically, what you're going to put in this blank is your name. Of course, depending on what name you have to put it there. So if your name, for example, is Michelle, then you say 我叫 Michelle. If your name, for example, is Francis, then you could put there 我叫 Francis. Okay, so these are the first sentence. The next one, we had 今年. 今年 means this year. 今年, and then 岁 is age. Now, you have to give your age here. You have to provide your age. But in this case, since you already know Chinese, then you have to provide your Chinese age. Okay, or basically a Chinese translation of your age. So for example, you are 22, then you have to put it there, 十二. Okay, if you are 30, then you have to put there 30. Okay, so if you are 20 years old, it will be read as 今年22岁. If you are 30, 今年30岁. Okay, so that will be for the age. And then for the last part, I think this is very obvious. 我住在, I live in. And then all you have to put here is your city. Just put your city would do. For example, you're in Alicia, then you could just say 我住在 Alicia. Okay? If you are from Angadanan, then you could just say 我住在 Angadanan. If you are from Santiago, then you could just say I am from 我住在 Santiago. As easy as that. So this is the first few sentences. The next sentences is quite familiar also. Okay, so the next one is 我是一位大学生。我是一位大学生. In this case, the translation for this is basically I am a college student. Okay, so student is 学生. College student is 大学生. Okay, so that will be the translation for that. Okay, again, take note of my translation. It might come out in the quiz or exam. Again, student is 学生 and college is 大学生. College student, 大学生. Next, 在 ISU 大学读书. 在 ISU 大学读书. Studying at ISU. So, ISU 大学 is basically ISU University. Okay? since U here stands for university, but we don't just we already included it, so we just say ISU 大学. Okay, is okay. 读书 is basically study, or in this case studying. 读书. Okay, studying. 读书. Next, 我今年在大学第三年了. I am currently third year student. Okay, so 我今年在大学第三年了. 第三年 means third year. Okay, third year. Okay, 今年 basically means this year, but you could also translate it as currently. 今年 currently. So 我今年在大学第三年了. I am currently third year student. So basically all of you who are listening in this video it's either 3-1, 3-2, then you are already in third year college. Okay, so I will read it one more time. Okay, so please listen. 我是一位大学生，在 ISU 大学读书。我今年在大学第三年了。Okay, there you have it. Next phrases. Okay, we have here 我喜欢听音乐。我喜欢听音乐。Okay, 我喜欢听音乐. It means I like to listen to music. Okay, so music is 音乐. Again, music is 音乐. I like 我喜欢. Okay, I like 我喜欢. Listen to music or listening to music is 听音乐. 听 is basically listen. Okay, so 我喜欢听音乐. I like to listen to music. Next, 也喜欢念书. I also like to read. 也喜欢念书. 念书 basically is to read books, literally to read books. Okay, so basically literally to read books. 念书. 也 is also. Again, 喜欢 is like. Okay, just like earlier, 喜欢 is like. So 也喜欢念书. 也喜欢念书. I also like to read books. The last one, 我喜欢吃牛肉和水果. 我喜欢, again, I like. 吃 is eat. 牛肉 is beef. We already studied that last time. And 水果 is fruits. Okay, additional vocabulary you have to learn. 水果 is fruits. So 我喜欢吃牛肉和水果. I like to eat beef and fruits. One more time. 我喜欢吃牛肉和水果. I like to eat beef and fruits. Now, you might be wondering why 音乐, 念书, 牛肉, and 水果 are colored red. It is because the reason they are colored red is because I could change these words into another thing. Therefore, the translation would be different. Okay, so I will be adding additional vocabulary, and then I will be replacing these words, and then the meaning will of course change. So depending on the word that I place, you have to translate it properly in English. Okay, or I will put it in English, and then you have to translate in Chinese properly. Okay, so for example, here 我喜欢, this is I like. 听音乐 is listen to music. Okay, I could change 听音乐. I could remove this 听音乐 and change another word. Okay, so for example, 我喜欢念书, it means I like to read books. So that these things will happen. I will add another vocabulary, and then you would know, you can create more sentences with that. Next, let me read to you. 如果有空的话, okay? 如果有空的话, if there is time, okay, or if there is literally free time, okay? 如果有空的话, 如果 is if, 如果 is if, okay? 如果有空的话, meaning if there is time, okay, or extra time or free time, 我也会跟我的好朋友出去玩. One more time. 我也会跟我的好朋友出去玩. I also want to go out with my good friend. Okay, good is how. 朋友 is friend. 出去玩 is to go out. Okay, so one more time. How is good. 朋友 is friend. 出去玩 is to go out. Okay. 我也 I also. Okay, so one more time. 我也会跟我的好朋友出去玩. Let me read this to you one more time in a bit slower so that you could get the pronunciation. First line. 如果有空的话，如果有空的话，我也会跟我的好朋友出去玩. Okay, there you have it. The last sentence. Here we have 毕业后. 毕业后 means after graduation. 毕业后，我想去工作和帮助别人。我想去工作和帮助别人. Okay, I plan to work and help other people. Now, 毕业 is graduation. 后 is after. So if you notice, there in English and in Chinese they have an opposite in opposite direction. We have the 后 at the last part, but after in the beginning part in English. Okay. Next, 我想去工作和帮助别人。我想去 I plan to. 工作 is work. 和 is and. 帮助 is help. 别人 is other people. So basically just straight. Okay, one more time. 我想去工作和帮助别人. I plan to work and help other people. Okay, so after graduation, we don't just want to work, we don't just want to earn money, but I hope and I pray that everyone will also provide other people an opportunity to help other people too. Okay, so after graduation, I plan to work and help other people. 毕业后，我想去工作和帮助别人. Okay, so wait for my next instructions as we if you have time, please do start memorizing this introduction 2.0, and there will be recitation, and then after that I would add more vocabulary, and then I would add some question patterns so that you could learn more. Okay, I hope you enjoy, and thank you and God bless. See you soon.